All right, negative x plus 3x plus 4 equals 12. We want to get x by itself on one side of the equation. So what we're going to do is move numbers around until we have x by itself. And before we start, we can just do a little bit of cleaning here. We can simplify the terms that look similar to each other. So x, or negative x, and 3x, they're both similar, right? They're x terms, if you will. So the first thing we want to do is just combine those, and that'll simplify our problem a little bit. So just look for opportunities to simplify, and that's always something you can do as your very first step. So minus x plus 3x is the same as 2x. And then just writing everything else the same, unchanged, plus 4 equals 12. And now I'd like to get rid of this 4. So first let me just rewrite this equation, and then I'll show you how we're going to get rid of the 4. So we have plus 4, 2x plus 4. I'm going to leave a little bit of space here, and that equals 12. So to get rid of the 4, I'm just going to subtract 4. There's a 4 there, so I'm going to subtract 4. And anything you do to one side, you have to do to both sides. So I'm going to do a minus 4 here, subtract 4. And since I did it to the left side, I have to do the exact same thing to the right side of the equation. So now, let's simplify again. 2x, nothing changes. I'm just bringing that down. But then plus 4 minus 4. 4 minus 4 is 0, right? So that term of 4 minus 4, that simplifies to 0. So I'm just going to write that as all plus 0. And then on the other side, it's equal to 12 minus 4, which is 8. Okay? So 2x plus 0 equals 8. Another way to say that a little more simply is just 2x equals 8. And now, the only thing left to do is to get rid of this 2 on the left side of the equation. So I'm going to use that rule again that I can do anything I want to both sides of the equation as long as I do it to both sides of the equation. So what I'm going to do is divide both sides by 2. I decided to divide both sides by 2 because I knew that 2 divided by 2 cancels out into just 1, right? So I knew that that 2 divided by 2 would yield just the number 1. And then x stays the same, 1x equals, and on the right side, 8 divided by 2 is 4. So what's another way to say 1x is simply x, right? So x equals 4. And that is the solution to our problem. And we could just stop right here, and you might if you want to. But if you want to check and make sure this is the right answer instead of turning it in on your quiz and hoping it's the right answer, there is a way to make absolutely sure, and that is to take this number 4 and plug it back into your original equation and see if both sides stay equal. So let's try that. Wherever there's an x, we're going to plug in the number 4. So we're going to start out with negative, and then we plug in x, right? Whatever it is, 4, right? Plus 3x, so it's going to be 3 times 4, because we're plugging in a 4 wherever there's an x, plus 4 equals 12. So now let's simplify this. We have minus 4, we're just bringing that down, unchanged, plus 3 times 4 is 12, plus 4 equals, and on the right side, just bringing down the 12. Now let's combine these first. The negative 4 plus 12, what's that? Negative 4 plus 12 is a positive 8. And then I'll just bring down the 4 equals, on the right side, just bringing it down, number 12, 12, 12. No change on the right side. And then on the left side, we'll simplify again. 8 plus 4 is 12. And on the right side, 12. Well, guess what? That means it checked out. When we plugged in x equals 4 into the original equation, we got a true statement. Both sides are equal. So that means that x does equal 4. And so that checks out, and that proves we solved the problem and we verified it. So now we know we're going to get an A on the test. So the answer is x equals 4.
Thumbs up and subscribe. For more videos like this, check out algebravideos.com.